Hello everyone, StoneCraft2 and welcome to another mod overview, this time on StoneCraft, a mod that adds a bunch of different stones, different grass, a few different ores to consider, as well as 3 achievements. So, let's check achievements just in case we don't forget. Might be in here. Can't really find them just yet, but other than that though, we have obviously different grasses you can find, so you obviously can't make them or do much with them, but when you happen to come across one and you break it, you get a fair amount of dirt. As well as the same, I'm assuming, with the stone grass, which you may need a pick for. At least a wooden one should do. We'll see though. You get obviously 8 cobblestone. So if you happen to find those in the world, probably a good enough start, or convenient for a skyblock or some other type of thing. Other than that though, we have, and obviously you're going to be careful when putting into GEI because it doesn't have its proper name yet. We've got explosive stone, which you make with cobble and TNT. We've got diamond stone, gravity stone, dead stone, lightning stone, and troll stone, which we'll look at now. So explosive, obviously when you mine it, it should explode likely enough. If you have diamond stone, it probably should be fairly tough, or just gives you the, no, okay, so it gives you a diamond as well as the achievement. So we actually go to achievements now, it may show up. There we go, gift from God, there we go. There's a good place to hide diamonds. So, I'm assuming either you just craft one, and it's possibly a trick for someone else, or it is probably possible to find in the world. I'm not exactly sure, because I haven't been able to tell with many of the stone blocks in the world yet, compared to the actual ores added by the mod. We've got gravity stone, which acts possibly similar to sand, or converts to sand. We'll just place some here. So it falls exactly the same as sand does. You can break it with your fist and it's fine. And you possibly get flint or an equivalent to it for sand, of course. So if we do the same here, and break it, I'm assuming we're just going to constantly get flint. Possibly. Yeah, so might have just been sand or just blended in somehow together for some reason. You've got dead stone, which for the most part I'm assuming you can just break most of these with your fist. You get bones, possibly rotten flesh, but I'm assuming mostly just bones for the most part. If we break these up. Yeah, so probably mostly bones. I don't think there's probably a chance of rotten flesh. Then again, bones for the recipe, so... You've got lightning stone, which obviously upon breaking will have lightning strike. Try breaking this a bit faster with the pick. Okay. Oh, okay, so when right clicking we can have that happen. So I'm not sure if you probably could use a fake player type of block to activate that, or possibly redstone. And have that work with mob farms or something else? No, so no redstone there. So maybe a fake player might work on that, which could be interesting. Or just, again, something as like a trick of sorts. You've got troll stone, which if we break, gives you, I'm assuming, various trolling items. So if we go back to that, we'll see if it's different every time. Get a stack, obviously. Yep, so it's only dead bushes, I'm assuming. It's not going to be anything else. And it is made with dead bushes, so obviously that makes that possible. We've got holy stone, which is bedrock, and cobble, which upon hitting this, obviously is possible. You right click it, nothing seems to happen, so if you want, I guess, another unbreakable block, you can use this, or just something texturally different than bedrock. You can use that for map making or so. Other than that, we'll go to the rest of the stones and we'll cover the ores at the end. We've got frightening stone, which is a poisonous potato, and cobble, which upon breaking, or just being in the area, I guess? I'm not sure on that. Gives you a record disc, apparently. We've got witherstone. Which gives you skeleton skulls instead of with skulls. Not sure if that's intentional or not. We've got enderstone, which gives you obsidian and eyes of ender, the same as you would expect to get from a ender chest. We've got hunger stone, which I'm assuming just by hitting it or it just being in the area it will give you hunger. So we'll see. Probably just interacting with it. Right clicking, no. So upon breaking it, attempting to break it, you'll get that. And you'll get the cobblestone back. Also getting instant damage from possibly one of the others as well. We've got food stone, which is obviously, go through each of these. Witherstone doesn't have a recipe, enderstone does, hunger does, which is also a poisonous potato. Okay then. Food stone being a cake, which would give us a cake. And then we've got the dyed stones, which I'm assuming you just are using to dye the block. You're not actually finding them in the world, because I haven't come across them yet, so I'm not too sure. So various dyed stone variations you can use for different builds, of course. And then finally we have the ores, which are found at varying levels underground. You can get, obviously, super coal, which if you happen to, I think, break with your fist, will give you 8 coal. So break with a pick, should be probably the same. So 8 there. There is super iron, which if you try and break with your fist, as well as probably a pick, you get 8 ingots. Super gold, which will probably give you 8 of that. 4 of that, sorry. And you've got fake diamond, which obviously, if you attempt to break it, which you can break easily, you'll get a bottle of enchanting, or possibly various other things. So it is easier to break, and you probably can break with your fist as well. Just bottle of enchanting. So, not exactly an explosion or something else, but something different. And finally we have the coal spawner, which you can make with blocks of coal, a clock, dispenser, and egg. And upon doing so, you can try and break it and possibly not get much out of it, or it just might spawn coal every so often. We'll see. So breaking it just picks it up again. We'll actually get a hopper and see if we can help it. I'm not too sure. I'll try a lever of sorts as well, because I'm not too sure. StoneCraft dungeon that includes certain things which I haven't found yet. Let's see. I don't think it details it actually. No. We'll have a look. Coal spawner, unlimited coal, but hard to craft. Okay then. Okay, so it just spawns it every so often, it seems. You obviously have to wait, but yeah, I don't know if you need a redstone signal for it or not, but either way, I'll just show what the world gem looks like underneath. With the ores, so you can get an idea of what sort of vein size, as well as what Y level they spawn at, so you can see some iron and super coal there, as well as a different mod. fair amount of it. We'll try elsewhere, so some more super coal. There's a more brighter area. Let's see, some iron, super coal, flour there, more super coal. I'm trying to think, is there a ravine or something I can look for? Let's see. Try some areas I haven't loaded yet. Get an idea. I haven't found too much super iron yet, or super gold, but we have a fair amount of the coal, so that's good to see. Most of it probably is hidden in between all the stuff. I'm only just looking through caves, so it doesn't reflect everything. We'll see if this diamond happens to be real or fake. Oh, it's real. Okay. In terms of the structure though, I don't know what it's actually supposed to look like. Either way though, thanks so much for watching, and goodbye. Just not sure if I can find it, that's the thing. Probably not. Don't even know what it looks like, so can't really tell. I can't likely slash locate it, because it's not going to be a thing. I don't think the command even exists yet, so can't find out that way.